Here are the community updates for the week on September 25th. Grand Rapids Public Schools is gearing up for a hybrid in-person learning option for its students starting October 19th. The hybrid in-person model will be offered alongside a 100% virtual model for students, parents, or guardians to choose, which has been the model in place for all students since the year began on August 25th. For hybrid learning, students will have at least 2 days of in-person instruction per week. On days that are not in person, they'll continue to work virtually. For students remaining in the 100% virtual model for the rest of the semester, GRPS plans to keep their schedules the same as they've been for the first marking period, ending October 16th. After the first semester ends on December 18th, parents and guardians will be given another opportunity to opt in for hybrid in-person learning or 100% in-person if conditions allow. Additional details complete with timelines will be shared in the coming days and weeks on GRPS's website. The City of Grand Rapids has installed more drop boxes across the city for Grand Rapids voters to drop off their ballots for their November 3rd election. In addition to the ballots, the 24/7 drive-up boxes will also accept voter registration forms and absentee voter applications. The drop boxes are now available at 7 locations, including 4 Grand Rapids Public Library branches. The Ottawa Hills branch, curbside on Giddings Avenue Southeast. The Seymour branch in the rear of the building near the book drop. The Van Belkom branch, curbside on Plainfield Avenue Northeast. The West Leonard branch in its east parking lot. The parking lot at 427 Market Avenue Southwest on the corner of Market Avenue Southwest and Wealthy Street Southwest. 300 Ottawa Avenue Northwest across from Calder Plaza, and City Hall in the Monroe level lobby. All drop boxes will be monitored for security, and city clerk staff will collect ballots from them multiple times a day. The boxes will also have instructions in English and Spanish, a narrow slot for security, and a code for an I voted sticker, among other features. The city will begin mailing absentee ballots to Grand Rapidians who applied for them this week. Voters need to submit an absentee ballot application for each election when voting absentee, available to request on the city's website. East Hills Council of Neighbors is hosting 2 more concerts in its free Cherry Park Live concert series this fall. All performances take place at this location on Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. The concerts are a part of Grand Rapids' month-long The Bridge GR event happening through October 3rd to celebrate the city's art, culture, and community and energize its economy amid pandemic-related tolls. Rounding out the series are Earth Radio and 5 Moons Away performing on October 8th and August Lockwood performing October 22nd. More details about the Cherry Park concerts and other Bridge GR events are available on Experience Grand Rapids website. The Grand Rapids Public Library is reopening all 8 of its branches on October 12th with limited services, and announced Wednesday. Part of Phase 3 in its reopening plan, the return of indoor library access brings a limit of 30 minutes for patron visits, reduced capacity limits, closure of children's play areas, meeting rooms and study spaces, and more adjustments. COVID-19 safety measures will be in place, such as face covering requirement and installed plexiglass shields at its service desks and self-check kiosks. Among the many services available upon reopening are library account assistance, public computers and Wi-Fi, holds pickup, and free printing. Material browsing in the stacks will be available at all branches except the main library, which will offer a retrieval service. The GRPL to-go curbside pickup service at several of the GRPL's branches will remain. Other physically distant services it began offering over the last 6 months, like ramped-up virtual programming, will also continue. More details about the GRPL's reopening plan are available on its website. The Rapidian encourages local residents to share their own stories related to civic, economic, and public health developments in the Grand Rapids area on the Rapidian's platform. To get started as a community reporter, visit therapidian.org/write. This update is brought to you by the Rapidian, GRTV, and the Grand Rapids Community Media Center. Please take care of yourself and take care of others.